Hey everybody, this is Joel and
Paul
from Moving to Mexi.co. Bienvenidos a nuestro canal and bienvenidos a Casa Victoria, mi casa. Y mi casa es tu casa. And this is not the first time we've been here, hey Paul?
It is not. We've been here a few times.
Maybe 6 or 7. Anyways, we've had Casa Victoria and some of our videos before, and I love living here. We're a block from the beach. I don't know, it's just a peaceful time of year right now, although it is getting warm.
Yeah.
You notice the change in the temperature the last couple days?
It is definitely getting warm. I'm starting to sweat right now.
I see the sweat dripping from your forehead. You guys can't see that, but I can see it. Anyways, it is
Taco Tuesday.
Anyways, we thought what we could do, and it's probably a good time to do it, is why don't we go over the top 10 tacos of Bucerias. But before I get started, Paul, what do you think of my new shirt?
Oh, it's lovely.
Yeah, that's from 3D.
Yeah, when I showed up, though, you were wearing the shirt that happens to land...
in almost every single video.
Yeah, in every video. And maybe that's just the shirt that's your video shirt.
That's my video shirt.
Maybe you should only wear that. That'll be like your uniform.
That'll be like my
Taco Tuesday uniform.
My Taco Tuesday uniform. Yeah. All right, well... And it's funny because there's sometimes I've grabbed that shirt. I'm like, I don't think I've worn this shirt in a long time for a video. Yeah. And then I look back at the last video and I wore the exact same shirt. So it's pretty ridiculous.
Yeah, this one's cool.
Yeah, I love it. Sad thing though.
What?
The lady who makes these, Maru, she moved to France.
Well, that doesn't work.
No, so she's done.
So how are we gonna we're gonna have to go to France to get more shirts?
I'm gonna talk to her. If I can get some shirts mailed to me. I actually have a friend in France. Maybe I can get him to. Maybe I hope she's still doing them.
Yeah.
Anyways, enough of my shirts. Enough of my talk. I thought let's get into the top 10 tacos of Bucerias. Are y'all ready?
Number 10.
So I thought I would start off with one that was pretty recent, and it was the gas station tacos. And why I loved that was. The Taco Whisperer, your wife. Mm-hmm. She's the one she's been actually giving us a few suggestions as of late, and that was one of her suggestions.
Yeah, I've been calling her Taco Whisperer around the house, and she's not a fan of that.
She's not a fan of that.
She's just like, don't call me that, And I'm like, all right, Daniela.
So we're not allowed to call Daniela Taco Whisperer.
Yeah.
All right,
you have to whisper when you say it.
Anyways, I love that little taqueria because, we did an episode on how to get gas in Mexico, and I think a lot of people appreciated that because it was pretty informative. But the fact that we were able to just literally walk a few meters from the gas pumps to the taco guy and had some delicious birria tacos, and they were cheap. They were 10 pesos a taco.
Yeah.
So I had 2 and you had 2?
Yeah.
So it was 40 pesos.
40 pesos.
It was nothing.
And it was delicious.
It was delicious. So if you find yourself having to get gas in Bucerias, Mexico, just as you're heading towards La Cruz on the right-hand side, you'll see the gas station there and the little taco guy. Go check him out.
Yeah, and you know it's good when there's always people out there.
Oh, there was a lineup.
There's a line.
Yeah. So, and definitely in the top 10 tacos of Bucerias.
Number 9.
Anyways, I thought number 9 was Mr. and Mrs. Fish.
Oh yeah.
And why I picked Mr. and Mrs. Fish? Well, number one, it's a great restaurant. We go there all the time, but as you all know, I go for the fish and chips because they make some of the best fish and chips, I think, in the entire world. And I've traveled to a lot of places. I've spent a lot of time in London in the past, and always would go for fish and chips and some brewskis, like a good couple pints and a good London fish and chip. Was always my go-to anytime in England. And when someone told me about the fish and chips here at Mr. and Mrs. Fish, just kind of by virtue of who I am, a little bit of a food snob and somewhat critical at times, I was very skeptical. And the first time I went there, skepticism gone. We're a customer that keeps coming back because it's great.
Yeah, they're great.
But anyways, here I go about fish and chips. I'm here to talk about top 10 tacos. And they make a mean fish and shrimp taco. I had one of each, and both capeado, which means deep fried, and a beer batter. And my God, they are definitely up there as a top capeado fish and shrimp taco. And we've eaten a lot of good ones during our time here at Moving to Mexi.co. Hey, Paul?
That's right.
Hey, everybody, this is Hans, number 8. So, number 8, I went to Rico's Tacos, or known as their official name, Tacos del Rin, which are these tacos where the meat is cooked on a rim with charcoal. And it's been a family favorite. It's a family tradition. We've been coming to Rico's since our kids, well, my daughter was 1.5 years old when we first went to Rico's. It was the first year that we came here. And we've been coming back every year since. And then once we moved here, it was, especially the first couple of years, I think we would go to Rico's, every couple of weeks. We'd bring a bottle of wine. My daughter was a big hamburger lover, so she loved their hamburgers. And for our burger episodes, we do need to go back there and have an hamburguesa. They make a wicked burger. Have you had the burger, though?
I haven't.
Yeah. But tacos, they're in the number 8 position. I don't know if we're going to actually rank these. These are just our top 10.
All 10 are great.
All 10 are great.
Yeah.
So Rico's, go check them out. They're just past the center of town. You head towards...
by Jack's.
By Jack's, the Drunken Duck, Yo-Yo Mo's.
The Drunken Duck isn't there anymore.
Oh, that's right. It's called Jack's.
Yeah, Jack's
Bought it all
basically
out.
has the whole lot right there.
Okay. So you got Jack's in the corner, and right across for the street, kitty corner, is Rico's Tacos or Tacos del Rin. Number 7. I went back to that voice. I can't change the voice, Paul. Number 7 is La Negra. Well, as you guys all know, I love La Negra. We've done a Margarita Monday there one time. We've done a Taco Tuesday, and we've also done a bunch of videos with Velo Guide. We've done some interviews with her. I mean,
that's a fan favorite.
I mean, it's a fan favorite. I mean, if you're coming to Bucerias for any amount of time, you cannot leave the town without visiting La Negra.
Agreed.
And yeah, it's like 1,000%, right?
Yeah.
But one thing about La Negra, I mean, they do a lot of food well, but they do amazing tacos.
Yes.
Right? And they do a little bit of a different taco that you can't normally get at a street-side taqueria, which they do a duck confit taco. And I have some very good friends that own a French restaurant in Calgary, as I've mentioned before in these videos. Gilles and Andrea, if you're watching, bonjour. Hey, did I say that well or bad?
I don't know. I don't speak French.
Bonjour, comment ça va? Anyways, they do an amazing confit taco that kind of like gives me those memories of spending time at the Cassis bar, drinking some red wine, and eating some yummy duck confit. But confit duck on a taco is great. And have you tried it before?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you've had the confit taco. And they also do a pancita, they call it, which is the pork belly. And maybe in another episode we'll have to go try that one.
Yeah. Let's do it.
So that was number 7.
Number 7. So number 7, flying right down the list.
We're
we have
flying right down
number
6 is Armando's, and
Armando's place.
Armando's place.
Yeah.
And I think if I remember correctly, you chose that Taco Tuesday. I mean, I've been to Armando's a lot of times before. We have them on our bike tour, Susie's bike tour, where we do kind of a morning ride throughout Bucerias, try out some yummy food, and they end at Armando's sometimes and have some delicious fish and shrimp tacos, and that's exactly what we went there for. But what I love about Armando's is it's a family business, and they're just super friendly family, hey? Like, they welcome, their home is their restaurant, and when you come to the restaurant, you're actually coming into their home. And I think I've touched on similarities in other videos before, but there's nothing better than coming into someone's restaurant, which is actually considered their home. And we went to the back garden area, and it was really, really beautiful. And Armando and the family came out. We had a really nice, photo Taco Tuesday with them. I think we got everyone together, and that was really cool. But I think the most memorable thing was the flipping size of those tacos. Like, I couldn't eat them all.
They're amazing.
Yeah, so I think I took off half the shrimp and half the fish, and I took that home because that was all I could eat. But then I had a snack later, which really, really worked out. So if you are in Bucerias and you got a hankering for, well, just good food in general,
good food, right?
But good food in general, but a fish and shrimp taco, you got to check out Armando's
place.
So we're coming down to numero 5. Ishim Vegano.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Ishim, remember, that was and that was one of the early ones. It was one of the early ones. I don't know if it was the 3rd or the 4th, but it was somewhere in the beginning. We went to Ishim, and Susie, who's a Velo Guide here in Bucerias, also does some guiding for BC Bucerias. That's one of her taco stops on one of her food tours, and she suggested Ishim as a vegan taco stop because I was looking for one, and even though I kind of knew about it, I forgot about it. She jogged my memory, so we went by, and it was great. I'm trying to remember what I had. I think I had a Jamaica taco. I had
They do jackfruit.
I had the jackfruit taco,
Yeah.
and then I think I had papas con chorizo. So they had like a
soy
I don't know,
chorizo,
like a soy
maybe?
chorizo, yeah, with potatoes. So I had those three, and all were delicious. And
Yeah,
I mean, I do
good vegan
gravitate
food.
towards more of the meat taco. I do just prefer it.
Yeah, you gravitate towards
yeah,
meat.
I gravitate towards the meat. But you know what? I loved it. Like,
Yeah.
I would go back again. I have gone back since. And,
We'll go back.
and we're gonna go back. We're gonna go
Yeah.
visit those guys and try something else. But I think my favorite was the jackfruit taco.
those
And
were
jackfruit is a fruit that's very plentiful here in this region of Mexico, and it's got high protein.
Yeah,
and a lot of other.
It's cool to show vegan options.
Yeah.
Right? We actually have it here.
Yeah. And you could pretty well, if you're a vegan or vegetarian, you can do quite well in
can do well
Mexico.
here,
Yeah.
for
Even
sure.
though there's a lot of meat, you can get around that very simply. So just took a quick break. Glabbed. Well, maybe I should stop
Yeah,
drinking.
You got that quick break.
I know. I have only had like half a glass of wine, but I grabbed a little bit of my wine. Well, look at you, Paul. Your glass is
Yeah,
empty.
dude, I'm
Well,
thirsty.
You were thirsty. Anyways, we're on to numero cuatro.
Yeah.
Numero cuatro, which is number 4, which was tacos el Almigazo. Almigazo. And that again came from the Taco Whisperer. Sorry, Daniela. But am I allowed to call her the Taco Whisperer?
Yeah, for sure.
She
I
can't
think
really.
just-
She can't really
She just
divorce
doesn't-
me.
Yeah, exactly.
She could divorce you,
Right.
but can't divorce me.
No.
But anyways, Daniela was driving by because that's the way you take Emma for swimming, and it's also where
Well, she goes out there
does
too,
the
yeah.
kickboxing out there,
Yeah.
right? Anyways, I've never noticed it before because a lot of times when I go early down that road, it's first thing in the morning where I'm going out on a bike ride, so they're not quite open.
Yeah.
So it was just the bodega.
Yeah.
And then when we came by, I mean, it's like a beautiful little spot. They got
It's
it
cool.
like, all nicely painted white, a really nice sign, super clean, like, and a really sweet family. I believe it was 2 brothers, and I remember their names. There was Noel y Joel.
Yeah, that's
Right?
easy for you.
Yeah, it's easy because, well, my name is Joel or Joel. But when I was a kid, everyone used to tease me during Christmas. And they would sing,
The first Joel, the angels did sing.
something like that. Yeah, they would make fun of my name.
Why would they?
Because it was Noel, the first Noel.
Oh, they would say Joel?
And they would say the first Joel.
Oh, dude,
Yeah.
that probably sent you home crying, huh?
It sent me home crying. Well, look at me. I'm still
Is
traumatized
that
to this
why
day.
Is that why you're going to therapy? and
Oh,
all
that's
that?
why. Like, I'm still in therapy trying to get around that one, but we're we've made some progress. We're inching towards putting that forever in the past. Anyways, then it was Noel and his wife and his brother Joel, and they have a nice little operation they're doing.
Super
Guisado.
good tacos, too.
Yeah, and guisado tacos, which I
Really?
don't think we've ever
Awesome.
explained.
Yeah, we didn't
The
explain.
guisado.
What is it?
Well, it's basically all stewed meat or stewed vegetables. So it's saucy, like where you can get arrachera, or you could get a steak taco. It's just a steak taco.
Right.
There's no sauce. It's just the meat. All guisado tacos, and they did it well. And I think there was about 7 or 8 choices. And there was a couple vegetarian options as well, like papas and this, that, and the other
Right.
thing. Hey, it's numero tres, everybody. Numero tres. Hey, that's a new voice there, Paul. Don't know whose voice that is, but it's
Yeah,
numero tres.
That's an interesting one.
That's
It's
an
kinda
interesting
southern.
voice. I just kind of came up with that voice out of nowhere. Numero tres. So anyways, best mobile tacos. I kind of got off track, but it was your friend, Don Chuy.
Done Chuy.
Don Chuy.
Yeah.
And you called him up, or you WhatsApped him.
Uh-huh.
Did you call him, or did you message him?
I WhatsApped him.
You WhatsApped him, and
Yeah.
he just showed up. He
Because
actually
that's what we do here in Mexico. Some people don't know that. We have WhatsApp.
we have WhatsApp, and we
Yeah.
use it. I use it to make an appointment for a massage. I will use it to order food from Toscana Mia. So anyone who's on WhatsApp,
Yeah, if you
I just
move
message
here,
them.
Yeah, if you move here, you have to basically just get WhatsApp.
just get WhatsApp.
Yeah.
Doctor appointment. I don't
WhatsApp.
call the doctor. I just WhatsApp him.
Right.
Send him a message, and he usually responds.
So yeah, Don Chuy.
Don Chuy. Going back to Don Chuy. Sorry, Don. We're I keep taking us off topic here, but it was kind of cool because you WhatsApped him. He showed up and he even beat me there.
Right.
And then I showed up and he was already dishing out tacos to all your neighbors.
Well, it was my friends.
Oh, and
it
your
was my
friends were there.
neighbors.
That's
because it
true.
was around Christmas time.
That's
so I
right.
had
That's
some
right.
friends
That's
visiting.
right. That's right. And your friends were maybe just a little bit crudo.
Just a touch.
Just a touch
Not too
crudo.
bad.
You guys were out the night before, but it wasn't
Yeah.
too crazy.
No.
But Don Chuy, and this is a cool thing, and you can look at this video here. We'll throw his number again in the comments below. But if you want someone to deliver tacos to your home, message or WhatsApp Don Chuy.
It's a good option.
Well, this is out to my son, Nicholas Jack, who always tries to do someone from Ireland, but he always sounds like an Irish Rastafarian. But I think I'm kind of getting it there, Paul, doing the Irish. And I pardon me, anyone from Ireland, because I'm probably messing this flipping thing right up. But I'm right down to, I almost like slipped into England there. But number two.
Okay, so
Charms or
Lucky
tacos?
Lucky
What are we
Charms or
doing here?
tacos? What do you do? Whoa, that took a lot of brain power.
Good job.
But I'm going for Tacos Junior.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, because it was the very first Taco Tuesday episode that we ever did do.
Yeah.
And again, it's a family classic. It's a family favorite. We've been to Tacos Junior so many times, throughout the years, but they make an incredible al pastor taco. And it's right off the highway. So a little bit loud, you got a little bit of that, but sometimes the energy's fun.
It's fun,
You know,
yeah.
it's fun. There's cars going by and there's people and Tacos Junior's like pumping but at the end of the day, it's the taco. They do it really, really well.
Right.
And you can, again, bring your own beer, bring your own wine. They're not licensed. So that's the other thing that I think we've showed you in a lot of our videos where, and I really like it, when you go to these small taquerias, you just bring what you want to drink. And you don't have to pay any corkage. I usually end up leaving an extra tip because I do like to tip if I'm not buying a beverage from them.
Let's get ready to taco numero uno.
But you know what, Paul? It comes down to tacos Linda's.
Oh, yeah.
Linda is just such a sweetheart. It's a family business. We've seen the business evolve since the very, first year that we came to Bucerias. We've, always visited. We've always been a fan. Her son Luis is always there helping. He's normally the waiter that takes all the orders. And I don't know. There's just something about the energy. It's something about the people. And Linda herself is just a sweetheart. We ran into her the other day when I think we were doing the top 10 reasons to move to Mexico. We stopped there and didn't hesitate to give me a hug.
Not at
even
all.
in these crazy times, right?
Yeah.
And it was just nice to see her. And
By the way, the tacos are delicious.
tacos are delicious, right? Well, but it's funny, right? Like the tacos are delicious, but I think it's almost, it's that love that goes into the food. It's the whole family situation there that really makes Tacos Linda's a super special place for our family. And you know what? She does a great job. She's a great cook.
Yeah.
We have a really good subscriber, like all of you guys. Like look at, we're really blessed, and we talk about this all the time. Like everyone takes time to comment. We take time to respond back, and I really feel and
It's a nice community,
yeah,
right?
that's what I was gonna say. Like, do you think like we're really building a little moving to Mexi.co community, and it makes a lot of this work. And we had a discussion about this last week. It's a lot of work.
That's right.
It's a lot of work to put a channel like this on. And sometimes you see these YouTubers and you're like, oh, like it's just so easy. They're out there shooting video, but behind the scenes, you got to give anyone credit that has built a solid following, and it's kind of cool to see that more and more YouTubers are gravitating to Mexico, and I love it because they're helping our country.
Right.
Like I see this as my country now, right? Like this is where I live. I see Mexico as my long-term future, and the more and more of us out there that are promoting it and bringing more of the truth about Mexico out there, and we all know there's good, there's bad, there's ugly. We've touched on some of it, and there's some really ugly stuff. But
We'll have to do the top worst tacos of Bucerias.
we could probably,
right?
I don't know, that'd be pretty hard.
Yeah, that would be.
But like every country has their issues, and Mexico, of course they do. But at the end of the day, when I put down my list of all the positives and all the negatives, there's way more positives that
sure.
completely outweigh the negatives, and I am so happy to be living here.
Absolutely.
And I know you share that sentiment.
Yes.
Anyways, I think that's no time then better than now than to wrap this up, because we did top 10 to 1. We talked a little bit about why we love this beautiful country. And
maybe if we missed one, or you have your favorite
Yes.
taco, in Bucerias, let us know which one it is, and maybe we got to go try it, right?
That's a good idea. You know, like so we did the top 10, and there's a few more that we have showcased, but we did have to get the list down to 10. If we've missed someone, or if there's some taqueria, and it doesn't matter how big or how small, as Paul said, that we've missed or you think is like thebomb.com or your go-to favorite, please comment below. And while you're at it, if we made you laugh just one time today, can you just like hit the little thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, toggle that notification bell. And on that note, nos vemos, hasta luego, and adios.
Hola amigos, check out the pinned comment below to see our cool new merch. Gracias!
Hey Chiclet, what's happening? Hey brother. Hey, you good boy? Are you good boy? Ven acá. Ven acá, para de dormir. Ven acá, siéntate. Siéntate. Oh, Chiclet. Good boy. Good boy.